knowing what God thinks of you, who you are to him personally, in his mind and in his heart, I hope we could all agree is an important thing to think about. And if you can, to determine who you are to him, what he thinks of you. And I don't think people address this real seriously or in detail, but when they do, I think one of the most common things is, I know what God thinks of me because he has written this book and he has given me this religion, this denomination, or whatever it is. And there are instructions in there on what I am to do. And I do those things. Therefore, God thinks, and there's many examples of how God thinks of people. Some people focus on being a son, on being a servant, on being obedient, on whatever it is. I don't want to pick on any one of them because they're all equally off the mark, in my opinion. Because if you are basing what God thinks about you, your understanding of what God thinks about you, according to anything other than what God himself has told you, then you're not really knowing. Because this is a personal relationship, and this is what goes to the nature of what life is. Life comes from a person. Life is a person. So knowing that person is life. That's why John 17:3 says, this is eternal life, that they would know you and Jesus Christ whom you have sent. He wasn't saying separation. He was making an identification. He is the Father whom he sent. Jesus Christ is the Father whom he sent. And without knowing that one, you can't know what he is thinking of you, no matter how hard you read the Bible and study and pray and obey in your mind. Because if you know, quote unquote, what God thinks of you according to what you are doing, listen to this, according to what you are doing, you are bearing witness of yourself. You are the one who determines who you are in God's eyes, but that's not how it works. God is the only one who determines who you are in his eyes. And to the extent that that can be true and pure, it's through your trust in him, the individual of who he is and what he alone could do. Hebrews 1:3, God did everything. He is the only one who could do everything. So I know what he thinks to me to this extent, that he knows I believe and trust in him, independent of anything I have ever done or will ever do or am even doing now. That's who he knows who I am. I am one who trusts in that one, the only good one, Jesus Christ.